right, well, here we are in the barn. I've come to see my friends, the goats. I gotta give them some baking soda. And I gotta give the sheep some baking soda too. This is a little remedy that has been helpful for their gut. See, even the goats are worried about gut health today. So we use some baking soda and it helps prevent any bloating. I'm gonna put it right there. And little River, he's gonna enjoy it. Right, Rivs? Right? Right, River? Say hi to everybody. So he's gonna eliminate bloating, and the sheep like it too. So everybody loves a little baking soda here on today's a Sunday. The day after Freedom Fest, actually. So we had an amazing day yesterday. I gotta tell you, it was amazing. Hi, pigs. We had 500 people plus come to the farm. You could see the tents still set up down there, ways away. We're gonna take those down this afternoon. And man, what a day. It was awesome. We had two amazing bands. They were local bands. They did a really nice job for us. And it was a good second year party. So every year we kind of debrief on it and we say, okay, well, that was good, but now how can we do it better next year? So we're thinking maybe Ferris wheel, I don't know, something cool, something wild. And our big goal is to get a big musical act that, you know, is well known and that everybody knows, and do something really cool for our customers and for the town. And we just had a really good day. We had Steve's Backyard Barbecue. They did a great job. If you guys are ever up here, stop by Steve's, and he does a great job. He was up all night cooking one of our pigs, and the pig was like 300 pounds. It was a Berkshire, and it was delicious. I mean, we had 500 people. We still had meat left over. That's how meaty this pig was. And he cooked it for about 20 hours. So pretty amazing. And now we're just taking a nice chill day here. Day after we had some customers come up this morning and pick up some meat. We're waiting on a few more right now. And then we are gonna take it easy. Take it easy. But pigs are hanging out. A lot of the cows over there are hanging out. Everybody's just taking a lazy Sunday today, and man, we need it. We've been going hard, and tomorrow we have a busy day of packing orders. So it's sort of the quiet before the storm, as they say. But you know, it makes you think, why do you do what you do, right? You do what you do for, I hope you know the reason. I know a lot of people don't know the reason, but for us, you know, when customers come to the farm and they get to enjoy this whole setting here and leave the city. We had some folks from Brooklyn. We had Joe from Brooklyn come up this morning. We had some great customers come from New Jersey, West Harrison, Westchester, Long Island, all over the place. I know I forgot a bunch of places, and even locally, right? But this was an escape. So we do this because we love putting good farm fresh meat in the mouths of some great people, and really getting this whole farm to table movement going locally meaning New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. We got orders that go to Texas, Tennessee, Florida, California, New Mexico, North Carolina, South Carolina, all over the place. But the majority of the folks that support our farm come out of you know, this region up here, the Northeast. And again, we're willing to organically expand, but we do what we do to make sure that they're getting good meat and good quality meat. And as long as we can keep doing that, we're gonna be happy about what it is that we're doing. And it's so cool that people come from all over the place. It's like that movie, right? If you build it, they will come. Field of Dreams. And we're just getting started at this thing. So we're gonna keep reinvesting into the farm and infrastructure and making it better and better, and making sure our animals are constantly improving their performance, and that they're constantly in a really good, healthy environment that's safe for them and comfortable for them, so that we can continue to produce great meat and great food for everybody in the region. And you know, so many people have never eaten off the farm before. They're so used to going to the supermarket. They're so used to going to their butcher shop, which is oftentimes a complete hoax, because most butcher shops, next time you go in, ask them what farm they got the meat from. They have no idea. They get them from big purveyors, the same feedlots that grocery stores get their food from. So you got to really know where your food comes from. It's important. You know, you may think chicken's chicken, beef's beef, pork is pork, and everybody's got your best interest in mind, but we all know that's not true. We all have gone through a nice long experiment here of what happens when you trust the powers to be with your health and everything else. So don't believe it. But anyway, know where your food comes from. You know, for so many years, I think we've all been very, very ignorant in thinking that we are being fed just good quality food, good food. And the stores care about us, and the butcher shops care about us, and you know, big ag cares about us, and the USDA cares about where our food comes from, and it's not true. You got to care about where your food comes from. And when you care about it, you'll know where it comes from, and you'll do the research. And every year we do Freedom Fest as a great party to thank our customers, but we also do it because we want people to know we have an escapee where their food comes from. And when you get to see the farm, and you know, folks enter the barn, they see the little piglets, they get to see the pigs running around, they start to know where their food comes from, and they become attached, right? They start to take it personal. And that's what we want. We want you know, where you eat, what you eat, it's a personal process. What you eat, where you eat, right? All that's personal. So you got to know where your food comes from. And if you don't, you're going to also probably wonder why your health is in trouble at some point, why your energy's low, why you have aggressive arthritis, why your joints hurt, why you're fatigued, right? But if you're not aware of where your food comes from, you can't be surprised when your body starts telling you, hey, I'm not doing too good. My body hurts, my head hurts, right? We got people that get headaches, people with autoimmune issues, inflammation all over their bodies. All of that leads to disease over time. But if you know where your food comes from, you're gonna find yourself in a much better position long term. And at the same time, when you get your body right and you start eating right, you start eating off the land. So these little piglets are whining for their mother to get fed. They know where their food comes from. But when you get all that right, your body's just gonna start melting. It's gonna start throwing fat off. It's gonna start dumping those extra pounds. And all of a sudden your energy profile is gonna start to go up as well. So that's what we are constantly preaching. It's why so many of our customers are on carnivore right now. And they're like, all I have is your meat and I feel amazing. And it's like, yeah, because you know where your food comes from, and you've cut out all the sugar and processed stuff that's jamming your body up and causing inflammation. So you've taken the inflammation out of your body, so you have less pain. You've taken the sugar out, so you have more clarity of mind and more energy and more stable energy. And you've basically given your body the nutrient it's been missing for quite a long time, which is protein. Most people don't take in enough protein. So once you get all that on track, you get on track. But again, it starts with taking an interest. Hey, how do I get my body to perform best? How do I get to feel my best? And it starts out here, folks. It starts right here, knowing where your food comes from. Know how your food is raised. Know your farmer. Make sure they're doing things the right way, or at least trying to. And when you do that, you could find yourself in a much better position of health, energy, just better results in life. So, you know, like here, Sunday's a little bit of a cheat day for us. We had Miss Vicky Hollister drop off some of her amazing homemade, we know where it comes from, cinnamon bread that got the best of us this morning for sure. And one of our amazing customers made a homemade organic. She told us all the ingredients, where it all comes from. Beautiful cake. So that was awesome. So we know where it comes from. But tomorrow we are back on the program, you know, making sure we're getting the Freedom Farm meats, getting that raw milk, and making sure that we have our meats ready for the week. so that we can eat good, clean meat and get a good, clean energy return. Because when you go to restaurants, you don't know where that meat comes from. Like I said, you go to the butcher shop, they don't know where that meat comes from. But when you buy from a local farm, you know where the meat comes from. So you got to know where it comes from. And when you know where it comes from, you could then start tracing things back and say, hey, once I started eating off the farm, this started happening. Like Lauren, she'd get inflammation all over her face. And then all of a sudden, we stopped eating our meats out. We stopped buying butcher shop meat. We stopped buying meat from the grocery store and all that. And all of a sudden, we started eating off the farm, and all the inflammation and the rosacea and all that on her face stopped. That's not a coincidence. We decided to make a conscious change. We made the change. And as a result, boom, she got better, optimized health as a result. So that's how it works. So wherever you are right now, I know this is a little bit of a health episode, but wherever you are right now, know where your food comes from. I know I said it 20 times today, and it's because we're passionate about this. And I couldn't believe the lines of folks that we had at our tent yesterday at Freedom Fest buying farm fresh meats. It was awesome. They loved it. They were buying and excited to fill their freezers. Half cows, quarter cows, whole cows, half pigs, quarter pigs, whole pigs, all of it. And people were so interested in eating off of the land, and now that they know where their food comes from, they were pumped. And they wanted to get some of that in their freezers and know that their family's being fed right. And that's why we do this. That's what we're most excited about. And we're in this to win it and grow this thing and get more people exposed to eating off the land. And if we can do that, man, job well done. It's why we do what we do. The mission's very clear. And every day, as a result, we continue to grow and accelerate as a result of a very clear mission and goal. And that's to get people to know where their food comes from and get them to know where their food comes from. So we want you to do the same. Anyway, a little bit of a rant today, a little Sunday special for you, but you may watch this on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't know, Saturday. But we hope you enjoy either way. And if you find yourself in our area, near Greene, New York, outside of Binghamton, north of Syracuse, or you just want to come up from the city or New Jersey, wherever you are, Westchester, we'd love to have you. Just reach out in advance and we'll get you scheduled up on a farm tour. And again, thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for listening. We try to put these episodes out to get you on the land and get you feeling good about where you're at, wherever you are, right? We get to feel good by bringing you out here, even if it's just for 15 to 20 minutes. But anyway, we'll see y'all soon. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscribe if you like what you're hearing, and we'd love to hear from you in the comments too. So give us some comments and we will talk to you soon. Have a great day, have a great night, and have a great life. See you soon. See ya.